Is Christmas truly Christian? One of the strongest arguments against celebrating Christmas is this. The first Christians, those who knew Jesus personally or were taught directly by the apostles, did not celebrate Christmas. Not at all. And this is not just any claim. It is clearly documented historically. The church historian Eusebius of Caesarea, one of the most important sources on the early church, mentions numerous church festivals in his church history, but not Christmas. Eusebius, Historia Ecclesiastica, books 1-10. Why? Because it simply did not exist. The first Christian communities did not celebrate the birth of Jesus. The great Christian scholar Origen, in the 3rd century, even writes explicitly that only pagan peoples celebrate birthdays. Christians, on the other hand, do not. Quote, "There is no reference in the entire canon of Scripture that anyone who belongs to God celebrated his birthday." Origen, Homilies on Leviticus, A3. In other words, the early church fundamentally rejected birthday celebrations, and that is precisely why there was no celebration of Jesus' birthday. Even the famous church father Tertullian criticizes Christians who begin to celebrate pagan customs, including winter festivals. He clearly states that such festivals are of pagan origin, and that Christians should separate themselves from them. Tertullian, De Idolatria, chapters 10-14. This means that the early Christians not only did not celebrate Christmas, they actively rejected it. And this is confirmed by modern research. Encyclopedia Britannica writes, Christmas was not celebrated by the early church. Encyclopedia Britannica, article Christmas. The Catholic Encyclopedia also admits the celebration of Christmas is not based on the New Testament, and the exact date of Jesus' birth is unknown. Catholic Encyclopedia, article Christmas. It was not until 325 AD, approximately 300 years after Jesus, that the first connection between December 25th and Jesus appeared in Christian circles. And even then, it was not an official celebration. It was not until 336 AD that a birthday celebration of Christ was mentioned for the first time. In a Roman chronicle, chronograph of 354, Liberian calendar. In summary, the Bible does not give a date. The apostles never celebrated it. The first Christians rejected birthday celebrations. The church fathers warned against pagan winter festivals. Research confirms that Christmas is a later addition. So if we want to say that we follow the original teachings of Jesus and his disciples, we must be honest. Christmas is not part of that. Don't forget to follow us so you don't miss anything.